welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because Michelle and I, so Michelle Dobby, the lovely Michelle Dobby, I'll leave a link to her Instagram. She doesn't do YouTube, but she does do Instagram. And what we've decided to do is, because we've both noticed that we like the same sort of things, a bit like Dawn and Julia creates. But so this, we thought we'd have a go at doing a canvas, so an under the sea theme canvas, and the pair of us are using these. So we've got Ocean Dreams and we've got Ollie Octopus, so we're allowed to use both stamp set, but we are both doing a canvas, and then we can use like other bits and pieces out of our stash. So what I've done is I've already put some texture paste onto this canvas just there, and it's using this one that I bought from Printable Heaven, because I just thought that it goes really nicely with these stamps. So while that's off drying, I have a piece of cardstock here. So I still have, I've still got texture paste all over me. What I thought I would do is I'm going to stamp these elements. Let me get a mat out, not a mat, an acrylic block. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp this up. So I am going to, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Right, where have I put it? That is a question. So I'm thinking, because I got these in my Scrawlr box, so I'm quite tempted to actually use these to colour it in. Now, it's just remembering where I've put the watercolour paper, and I think, yeah, here it is. So, because it is watercolour paper, what I'm going to do is actually use my stamping platform for it. I am going to fussy cut these out, so let's use my swatch piece, and let's stamp our octopus. I'm going to stamp, well really I'm going to stamp one of everything, except the fish. I might do a couple of the fish. So because we are using that, I think I'm going to come in with my archival ink, because it is waterproof, so we want to make sure that it's waterproof. Now this ink pad does need re-inking, so I'm just not sure where I have put my actual re-inker for it. Alright, I just need it in there, so it's probably good that I am using my stamping platform for this. So yeah, so I thought, why not? Let's do, oh, I've moved it. Let's do the yeah, let's use these Faber-Castell watercolour pencils and pens. So because I was quite impressed with them when I've done when I did my swatches for them. I really do need to ink that up badly. Right, okay, so there's that one. So let's pop that back on there, and then I want to stamp these. So right, let's do this one there. So I'll do one at a time, because like I say, because of the fact that this needs re-inking up, I will have to, I just have to keep going through my whole craft room till I find it, because I don't want to spend any more money. Well, I'm going to try and do a no spend actually for 6 months. So the only thing I want to spend is essential. So if I need cardstock, or if I need double-sided tape, which I can't see me needing, or foam tape or glue, so it's the only thing that I want to spend in the next few months. So I think I'm gonna, I tell you what, I'm gonna do a 3-month no spend, and it's going to absolutely kill me, because I love getting new little parcels. Well, I love getting parcels in the post, full stop, especially of I really need re-inking. Especially like all new goodies and the new bits and pieces that are out. I do love them. I think I've had enough money spent on me this month. So yeah. Right, let's do the love this jellyfish. Jellyfish is so nice. But yeah. Oh, that was a very loud noise there. Oh, it's that edge bit. Oh, do you know what? It'd help if I actually, instead of trying to. I'm wondering, is my stays on waterproof? Let's have a look. Use some plastic, metal, glass, laminated paper, coated paper. It doesn't actually say, it just says fast drying solvent ink. So I don't actually know. So if any of you know whether or not this stays on is waterproof, then that would be very useful. But no, it doesn't actually say, so I'd rather just stick with what I do know will work. So yeah. Right, I'm going to do one more impression, and I'm going to really press down on that, and hopefully that'll do. Right, but like I say, it's desperate to be. If you can hear anything, it's just my husband. He's emptying the bin for me, bless him. But he is actually poorly, so he should be in bed, but he's a man. Right, so I'm going to do the fish as well, and also the little starfish. So as you can hear, he is poorly. So I've put him on bed rest. Right, okay, so that one stamped up perfectly, so let's do the fishy again. Right, I think I want a couple of fishies. So, oh, do you know what? I'm going to stamp a fish. Right, let's move that around, because I'm going to stamp a fish over that yellow. Because I think that would be quite nice. So, yeah. And then we can just add some little bits in. So, how cool is that? And I think I'm going to do the same with the blue. So, and we can again add some bits and pieces into that. So it just means we've already done the work and we're not wasting this bit of paper. So, right, okay, so there we are. That is that done. Now, let's have a play. So let me move that out of the way. Must remind myself to look for that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, so I do need some water. Right, I will be back in a second. So I'm going to go and get myself some clean water. And yeah, and then I'll be back. So I'm back. Right. Okay, let's have a play. Right, I'm going to add some more yellow onto this fish. So I'm just going to sort of darken these edges. Yeah. So just around here. My sink's making funny noises. Okay, and then let me grab my cloth so we can get rid of some of that excess water. And then let's just blend this in nicely. So I really like these. This is the first time I've coloured with them, but when I was working, when I did the swatches, I was really impressed. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to put some red in, and then hopefully, yeah, see what colour. Oh, that just went quite wet. It sort of dripped right down. I think I need a better brush. Actually, why don't I use the brush that came in Scrawlr box? I think that might be better. So I'm just going to add some more of the pigment on, because I really do want that nice and dark. And then let's just blend that in. Now I am going to take what's on my brush and put it in the fin. So yeah, just like that. Oh, I like it. Do you know what I should have done? Is I should have actually got myself some kitchen roll. I think that would have been better. So there's one fish, so that's one of them done. Now let's bring in, I'm going to bring in some of this brown, so just along the bottom of this fish, and then let's colour this in. So what I think I'm going to do, because I think this is going to take me a while, is let us, I'm going to actually put this on speed up. Yeah, oh, I'm loving that. How awesome does that look? Right, let's turn it the right way, and then I'm going to add some more of the blue. So let's just pop the blue in just to darken that up. So just like that, and then just down the bottom here. Okay, and then again I'm just going to spread that with my brush just to blend that out. Yeah, right, yeah, I think I'm going to go and grab my a piece of kitchen roll, because I think it'll be better than my cloth. But how gorgeous is that? And then let's add some of this red. Why not? Let's try it. It doesn't quite go, but you know. And this one, just want to make sure, and then I'm just going to give it nice little red lips there. Oh, I love them. So there's two fishies done. So I'm going to do that with all of the images, and then but I will put it on speed up so you can see my process. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back in, well, you'll see the speed up. If you don't want to watch this speed up bit, please do feel free to skip it through, but I know quite a few of you like to watch me colour in and do my fussy cutting, so that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoy. so that's all done. I absolutely love those pencils and the pens, and I just think these are all gorgeous, and they are all going to go on to my canvas because they are super cute. So probably something like that. So we do need to colour the background in. I also want to come in with my white pen and let's add some detail. I need to also come in because this one, I just want to go back over these lines, especially on the octopus, because yeah, it just didn't, like I say, I need to really need to get round to re-inking that up. Hopefully I'll be able to find the re-inker for it. If not, it'll have to wait. Okay, so just making it more, actually I could have done this on speed up if I'd thought it through. So yeah, and then I thought we could add some white detail. I love adding white in. I just think it looks, it just really brings your image alive, which is gorgeous. So yeah, so I think we'll do that. I just want the eyes to pop. Yeah, I'm just making sure you can see. So I think that is the plan. How is everybody doing? We are okay. Well, it's a trying time, but we will all get through it together. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad I've decided to do that because that just, it looks so much better. So yeah, so it just goes to show that if you don't stamp the image correctly using your inks the first time round, if you just go over it with a black pen, then you don't have to waste it. Yeah, you can still use your image then, which I think is nice. I love these stamps, absolutely love these stamps. If you are interested in these stamps at all, I will pop a link in the description box below to Julia's shop because that's where you can find them. So like I was saying when I first started this video, Michelle and I thought we would start doing some makes together. So we'll choose, it could either be a paper set or a stamp set. The lovely Michelle chose these stamp sets to work with, and I think they're a good choice. And I chose for us to do a canvas because I'd been wanting to do a canvas for a while with these stamps. I wanted to do like a sea themed. So that's why we're doing canvases, and it's also something just a little bit different. So I think next time I'm going to choose the product and then Michelle can choose what we are going to do. So like I say, we will be sharing, so this is mainly for Instagram, but I will film the process. But what I think, getting all my words tangled up. So if you want to see what our lovely Michelle's made, then please do use the link in the description box to go over to her Instagram account. And if you follow her, you'll be able to see all of her makes. She's super talented. Why she doesn't have a YouTube channel, I'll never know. Right, okay, yeah, loving that, looking so much better. Right, so the plan for this, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, now that is, what's this? I've got a turquoise here, which I bet's gorgeous, but I already have it. What about, I'm just going through my drawers, but we have, so it's not that colour. What about the gouache? Why don't we use the blues in the gouache and the greens? Yeah, I think that'll be really nice. I quite like the idea of that. Now, so yeah, let's do that. Right, I don't want to use this brush. It's a bit too fine. So I want a bigger brush, which I did see it a minute ago. What have I done with it? Do you know, I can never find anything when I want it. Never. But if you saw the state of my room, I did tidy it up. I have been good today, so I have actually tidied this room up. However, I did get distracted as usual. Right, I think that will have to do. I wanted my big round one. Yeah. So I did tidy up, and I was quite pleased with myself for tidying up. But I get so distracted. I'll find something, and then yeah, that's it. I want to play. Right, I'm soaking my background, absolutely drenching it, because what I'm going to do. So there we go. Right, okay. Let me activate these. So to activate your gouache, you just use, oh, I might use that green. That green looks gorgeous. You just spray them with water, and that might even add some of the purples. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so activate the water, and then, not the water, to activate them you just use water, and then that reactivates them, so then you can get the pigment. Just have a sip of coffee. It is actually cold. I could do with a fresh one, but as it is quite late, yeah, Lucy has gone to bed and my husband isn't very well, so right, let's, oh, I've sprayed that the wrong way. Let's get this moving. I'm going to use the bigger one. Right, I want this pearl paint, because this pearl paint is just divine. So let's get plenty of water in there, and then I'm just going to tap it on, because, so like I say, this is a canvas. It's one from The Works. You get a pack of 6 for about £2-3, something like that. So really inexpensive. But they have been pre-gessoed, which is really good. And well, I'm assuming they have. They look like they have, unless I got it wrong. So yeah, so that's what I am using. Right, I'm just, and then all I'm doing, because I've got plenty of water on this, I'm just putting the colour just at the top and then letting it drip down. So I'm just swapping between 2 colours at the minute, because I just want that blue to go down. And then just to get it moving more, we're just going to spray it, and just go around like that. Let me grab it. So this is what we are, oh, it's looking good, it's looking good. Right, okay, I want to add some of this gorgeous green. So I think we should, so I'm going to go from the bottom with this green, so where all of the, oh, and it's like a sea green, so I think it looks really nice. Oh, look at that movement. How awesome is that? Now you can go between each colour if you don't want them to mix like mine are mixing. So you can actually go between each colour and dry them. But I'm loving this. So it's a quick, easy background. So just really easy way of getting that nice background. And I'm just going to pop some darker bits in, and then yeah, and give that a spray. And again, oh, that's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, part of me wants to add some purple in as well. I think that might be nice. I'm not sure. We will give it a whirl. Ooh. Maybe should have dried it in between colours, but I am liking it. Something a little bit different. And I'm just, again, just really pushing my brush around the side. I love that purple. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to dry this off camera. I'll dry this off camera because it is really, really wet. But if I can actually, oh, there we go. So I was charging up my phone. So yes, I think we'll dry it, have a look at how pigmented the background is, and to see whether or not we need to keep on adding more layers. So I'll dry that now and then I'll come back. Okay, loving how it's looking, and I don't actually think I'm going to bring in any of more, so I don't think I'm going to do another layer, but let me just close that up and pop that away. So what I'm thinking that I might do is on this, in the stamps, so make sure we don't lose them. Where's the fishy? Where's our little fishy? Oh, where have I put him? Oh, I hope I haven't lost him. He was, oh, there he is. There's our little fishy. Make sure he's back on there. So yeah, so in the stamps we have like little extra bits. So what I thought we could do is use them. Let me grab a acrylic block out. Right. Oh no. I've got one here that actually says happy birthday on it. Right. So I'm just going to pop these on here, and then using the peacock feathers, I'm hoping that one would be okay. Actually no, let's use the broken china instead, because we're going to just do some stamping in the background, if I can get that off. There we go. Okay, so and they won't be perfect because I am using a distress ink. Oh, well actually to me it's perfect. So I'm just going to add 3 of these and have one coming off, and this is just to build up our background. And I think this is actually one of the things I love about these stamps, is you've got so much within them that you can actually make up a background as well. Love, 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 love these. So definitely going to have some of them on. So again, oh, I've left it on there with that happy birthday for some reason. Oh, not quite. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Maybe some gone there. It is just for the background. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so there's that one. Right, the next ones that I want to do is I'd like to add in this like spirally one. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And I'm sort of trying to group them together. Yeah, I love that. Right, and then the very last one is we have some bubbles. So let's add some bubbles as well. Because bubbles are really, really fun. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, we'll have one there. Well, if there's any left on, it can go there. Right. Okay, so that's using them. I am going to use the sentiment because the sentiment's fantastic. It says, friends come and go like waves of the ocean, but true ones stick like an octopus on your face. It's one of the best, yeah, one of the, I one of the best sentiments that I have seen in a long time. I love it. So definitely going to have to use it. And I like to use it when I get these out. Right, let me put them there. So this is what we have. I've got water everywhere. Oh, it looks so good. Right, what I think I'm going to do is edge it with my peacock feathers. So let me grab my Distress ink, just to give it more depth, I think. Yeah, see, that straight away is looking even better. It's amazing what can make a piece look really good, isn't it? So I'm going to do it across the bottom as well, just to sort of blend that purple in. I love the purple. I'm not going to lie, I'm so glad that I added that on, but just to sort of make it look and blend in. That's what we're doing. Oh, look at that. It's so good. Right, the last thing I want to do, we've got this coral, and I'm wondering what can I use to sort of make it stand out. Now I do have, do you know what, should we go with the Inca Gold in gold? I think so. I have actually put on order some mousses. That's so dry. It's all dried out. So yeah, I've got an order some Nouveau mousse. So I'm looking forward to that coming. So hopefully, yeah, because these are all dried out. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to still use them. Okay, and then there, that's all we needed. So I'm just brushing over the top very, very lightly, just so that I'm catching that texture paste, just to add in that gold detail, because I do think that just makes all the difference. So, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. The other thing that I might add is I have some, I wonder if I can see it anywhere. I won some organza, a roll of organza off the lovely Sam, the Scottish crafter, and I'm thinking that might be nice in the background. It could sort of represent nets and things. So, oh, how nice is this looking? Right, and I'm going to put the gold on around the edge as well, and then that can be our little frame. So yeah, so keep going around there. Oh, look at that. It's so good. Right, if you are using Inca Gold, I do not suggest you put your fingers in it. The only reason why I am is because it already is contaminated. So I do every now and again have to take a layer of mould off. If you have got Inca Gold, use a spatula or a lollipop stick and take a bit out and put it on a palette or a piece of paper and use it off there, because they have a really good tendency to go mouldy if they come in contact with your fingers. So yeah, this one goes mouldy because when it had dried out, I actually ended up spraying water and using it that way. So yeah, and then oh, I love the depth of that gold. So yeah, so please do not use your finger like I am. Like I said, I mean, this is completely dried out. It should be a mousse, but it's not. It's just... but like I say, by spraying this with water, I still get to use it, and so it's not wasted, because it's not... Inca Gold is not cheap. But I do have, like I said, I do have an order of Nouveau mousse, so I need to spray it with more water, but I don't want to really spray it with too much, because we've still got a few more bits to sort of build up. I'm gonna have to, got no choice. Okay, there we go. Just want it to be more gold. I mean, the chances are, I don't even know how much of this we're actually going to see. But with most pieces, especially with mixed media pieces, you tend to go in layers. So it's each layer at a time. And yes, you end up covering most of it, but it doesn't matter. It's part of the journey of getting there, you know, and it's learning new things. It's learning about your products as well. It's having fun, and that's what it's about. It's all about having fun. Yes, we want the end result to be perfect and to be what we have now ahead, but in truth, does it really matter what it looks like at the end? If you've had a fun and you've enjoyed a few hours of playing, isn't that what it should all be about? I've done bits that they look terrible. I mean, I've got them, I've kept them, they're up in the loft actually in my my junk journals. But you know what, it's about, a lot of the time it is about me playing with my products and seeing how they work, and yeah, just having a jolly old good time. So I love it. How cool does that look? Right, okay. I'm probably boring you all with my talk. Right, yeah, let us grab the white pen because we haven't actually put any white detail on. I'm just going to put, so just around, and then basically just as if it's like the light hitting. It's just a bit of extra detail that I like to add on. So yeah, okay. And then I think, oh, doesn't he look fab? Oh, he goes really, really nicely on there. And then let's pop some highlighted areas on our gorgeous seahorse as well. Let's, yay. Oh, I like this. I like it a lot. Okay. And then just putting more highlights along his wings, so I think he can go there. He blends in actually quite nicely with the background. Right, so now let's move on to our jellyfish. I love this jellyfish, it's so quirky. It's really, really cool. Yeah, I think that's it for the jellyfish. I'm going to pop him there, and then we do have our little fishies. So again, just adding a touch of white, and then we're going to add him in and around. So yeah, loving it. Not sure where I'm going to put the sentiment yet, but I think I'm going to stamp it out, and then what we'll do is we will actually, I'm going to colour these in quite roughly white. Not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but although, yeah, I don't like it, it's very plain. I actually forgot about it when I was watercolouring, so, but, oh, that looks so cool. Right, I'm going to go off camera because I'm going to go through my stash and get a few bits of embellishments and stuff to add to it, and then when I come back we'll stick it on. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I have got lots and lots of bits out of my stash. So I've got some glitter because I might pop some glitter on. I've got some clear glass cabochons in different sizes because I thought they'd look nice as bubbles. I might add some pearls. I've got a couple, yeah, there is a couple of little bottles that we could put a scroll in. I have this cabochon, whether I'm going to use it or not I don't know. I've got this starfish. I also have some shells because I thought they'd be nice to put on. I've got these starfish that I might use. So some ship wheels and an anchor, and then we have this as well. and a little purple one, but I don't think I'll use that one. So what I think I might do is I love the idea of having the shells on this piece. So I have a few shells that'll have to be sort of tucked under. Yeah, I want to keep this one on because I love that one. Well, there we go. I might have that. This starfish is actually a glass pendant. I just thought, how nice would that be just to be sat on. I also have some gauze as well, so I thought that might be nice to add. So I'm just tearing at it. Well, I'm hoping to tear at it. There we go. So why don't we use that as if it's a net? So I'm not sure about that, but I do like the idea of having these shells. Oh, what about that shell that way with that there? Oh, there. What about that? I like that. Yeah, and then we can have, I think, the glitter one. Right, so he's going to go there. We can pop this, because I don't mind if we cover some of these elements. That really doesn't bother me at all. We might not even be able to put them all on with those shells. I don't like that, so we're gonna forget about that, but I do want that on. I think actually we're gonna put the octopus here, and then have our seahorse, and we'll have the jellyfish in the background, and then we have our little fishies. Yeah, because I quite like those shells. I do feel like that needs to go quite very much over the top of it, so it needs to be raised up quite a bit. So the fact that it needs raising up quite a bit, let me think, what can we use? We could use a foam pad, but I don't think, what about, so don't ask why I have these, but what about if we pop something like that there, and then pop that on, like that. So again, it's all about recycling. Then you can see behind it, although we could make it smaller. So let's make it smaller. I'm just cutting around. Okay. And then we can sort of pop that there, and then we've got something to anchor. Oh, do you know, that works lovely. Right, I do have my glue gun off to the side of me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that piece down, just like that, and then we're going to glue that bit down as well. Need some more glue because I don't think that's going to stick. No. Okay. So plenty of glue in that bit. We need to stick this bit down, so again, plenty of glue. Otherwise, they will come up. So just going to pop this down like that. And then I'm going to stick this down as well. So to stick this down, I'm just going to go around the edges like that. And then we're going to pop it down just there, like that. And then to stick this down, yeah, oh, that works lovely. It works lovely. So I'm going to put a blob of glue there, and then let's stick it down where we want it. So yeah, just like that. And then I'm just going to put a dot of glue. Oh, if I can not get it stuck everywhere, there is. Just on the few bits where it is attached. So just like that, and then that way it's not going to come off, is it? And then we've used these gorgeous, gorgeous shells. Now, don't worry about glue strings on these, because we can use our heat gun in which to get it off. Right, I'm sticking that one down to the floor because then his legs are everywhere, so it's all really good. Oh, I like that under there, so let's pop that under there. So again, so most of my embellishments have actually come from Craft Box, because it's not really a theme that I would normally go for, but I'm so glad that I have got them, because they go lovely with these stamps. So loving that. So let's stick this one down. So I am just using my glue stick, well, my glue gun. And then we've got, right, this one I'm going to keep flat. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to raise the other bits up, so it'll look as though it's just sort of sat in the background like that. Let me pop this fish down. This is the bit I love. I love it when it comes to embellishing. Sometimes it just comes to you, and then other times it can be quite difficult. Okay, so I want to raise this up. So have I got, oh, I tell you what I can use. I've just got some bits of card. So I'm just going to use some bits of card, I think. So lots of recycling today. Oh, right. And then we'll just keep building the card up until we've got the desired length, well, the desired height. We do have the added bonus of the glue gun, so that definitely helps. I will have to cut this down though. Oh, actually I'll cut it down when I've got all of them stuck together, because we can do a bit for his head, a bit for his body, and then we can also do a bit for his tail. And then we know that it's all definitely going to be the right height. So I think that's quite a nice length. So I'm just going to, so this bit would be perfect for his head. So let's glue that on, and please don't burn yourself, because glue guns are very, very hot, so please do be careful. Oh, wrong scissors. There we go. This bit for his body, but it's a good way to use up. I probably shouldn't have used that particular paper, but it is a good way of using up your scraps. Right, I need little thin bits now. So there's one, two. Right. So bit of glue on there, and I'm going to cut this down because I just want it inside of its tail. So again, be careful with the glue gun. So there, and then that gives us lots of dimension. So as you can see, which, oh, I love it. Okay, I think it's so fun. But we are going to do some doodling as well, because I think it'd be nice to add some doodle. Maybe even add, oh look, the fish is hiding. Well, that's okay. Right, so there, that's our canvas so far. Hope you're liking this. I'm loving making it. I think it's brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Right, I was thinking of some glitter, so I think definitely, let me unclog this. Do you know what, it seems to be every time I go to use this glue, I'm always unclogging it before I can use it. So, right, so I'm thinking we pop a bit of glue there. And a bit going down there. Make it all sparkly. Okay, and then maybe just some going across all the bottom. So I'm being quite rough with this because I don't want the whole thing just to be coated in glitter. I want it so that it's like little bits of glitter rather than lots of glitter. Okay, so I've got this, which is Nouveau glitter, and it is colour, it is aqua. So that's the colour we are using. So I've just got my my little tube, and it hasn't even been used. If I can actually open it, I can't. There we go. Right, so let's drop some glitter on. There we go. I think glitter is amazing. Do you know what? I have that much glitter, it's ridiculous. And I seriously need to start and use it, because I just don't use it enough. And I think it's such a shame because glitter adds so much to a project. Oh, actually, before I was about to put that away, but I think I want to add some more glitter over in this corner here. So again, just quite rough. And my my glue will dry clear, so at the minute you can see white bits on the glitter, but then when it is dry it will, yeah. Oh yay, a little bit of glitter. Oh right, this is really sticky, this lid, which is not good. Move my bin. I was going to add flowers, but I add flowers to everything. I don't know if you've noticed that. So I'm trying on this one. I'm actually trying not to add flowers if we can help it. Right? How is that possible? We've just used it and it looks like it's not going to fit in. Oh, right. Oh, lid. Where's the lid? Nope, wrong one. There we are. Right, okay. Do I want to add anything else? Oh, yes I do. I want to add some of these gorgeous bubbles. So I didn't know which one to add, whether the big ones or the small ones. I'm going to mix them all in together anyway, but and then what we'll do is I'm just going to put random dots. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Like I say, it will dry clear, which is a really good thing. So you'll see the blue underneath instead of that white. So just dropping these on. I think might be done. I'll do a few. I just want to do a few little scribbles, I think. Or do I? Oh. Definitely have to go with white splashes. So we're going to have some white splashes on. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Yay. Right. Well, I think let's do some white splashes, and I think we're done. Oh, this has been fun. Something so different as well, and it's such a nice sort of project to do. I don't do very many. Let me turn my glue gun off, because if I don't I'll forget about it, and that will not be a good thing. So that's up out of the way. Right, oh dear. The other thing I was thinking was add in this, but I don't know where you would actually add it. Yeah, no, right, all of the little bottles. I think we should have a little bottle on. I think we should tuck them under there. So, I'm dropping everything. So, that did not go according to plan. So we need just, I wanted to do a bit of paper. Right, we'll just do this. Needs to be ripped down a bit more. Let's roll this up. So I'm being quick because I don't want, I've just turned my glue gun off. I could really turn it back on to do this, but let's pop that in. Put the stopper in, perfect. And then let us put a nice dollop of glue on. And then it looks like our octopus is holding on to that bottle. And then I'm going to pop that one just there with nothing in. Oh, do you know what I might do? So take that out and pop that there, so as if it's been prized open. Yay, there we go. I like that. Right, I hope you like it. I really, really do. I hope Michelle likes it as well, and she likes what I've done. Right, I'm just putting that away. Right, we don't need these bits, so I'm going to put them in that tray actually, and then they're not going to fall on the floor. So I've been using these as little trays. I also use it to stand my glue in, and then they're also brilliant as well for if you want to pour some paint out. Because we've been getting, so when I order my eggs, I order 30 eggs at a time, and yeah, it's quite fun actually. So my husband's been keeping them for me. I just think they're brill. Right, sentiment. I really do want to put the sentiment on. So and I am going to do it in black ink, and then I think what we'll do is I'll cut down into bits. Yeah, and I go, this is probably a bad idea to use my archival ink one because it really is about we'll try it first, and if it doesn't work I'll get one of the other ones out. Okay. Ah, perfect. Right, okay, so there's that. Where's my little scissors? And then what I thought I could do is, oh, I know what we can do. Let's pop some of our peacock feathers on. So just so that it blends in nicely. And then, oh, I wanted to do white splatters as well. Yeah, we have to do some white splatters as well. Right, pop them away because we don't need them. I'm trying to get it so that it's quite tidy for you guys because it really isn't that tidy. Oh dear. Right, oh yeah, so I've done that. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to cut out each line. And I'm quite happy for it to be wonky. Actually, I would be more than happy for it to be wonky because I think it will go quite nicely. And then I thought so it is going to go over some of the elements, which is fine. So let's do this one. Maybe have that one. Yeah, I like that. And then so okay, maybe have that one. Oh, we can have that one there, and then the last one we can pop it on our actual octopus. Yeah, I like that. I really, really, really like that. So let's use, hopefully it's still warm. to use the glue gun just. So I think we're just going to be able to do it. So friends come and go like waves of the ocean, but true friends stick like an octopus on your face. Oh, perfect. Move you over. There we go. Love it. Right. Move that. White splashes. So I need my white gesso, which is actually in my drawer. And let's give it some white splashes. And then we are actually finished. Oh, I'll use a toothbrush today. Why not? Right. So we'll do toothbrush splatters, just because it's really at hand. Okay. Okay, I'm getting white paint everywhere. Oh dear. There we go. Ah, I like that. Right. Just grab a wipe and let's wipe this top before it goes. Right. So there it is. What do you guys think? How fun is that? Oh, I've just realised that light is down, so hopefully you can see it better. But how fun is it? It's really, really cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, so please do go and check out what our lovely Michelle has done. So she is over on Instagram, so do check that out. Yeah, and also follow her, because she's just super talented, really. Yeah, like I say, why she hasn't got a YouTube channel I will never know, but there you are. But that is it for today. That is my make. Thank you so much for watching and listen to me rambling on. I seem to do that a lot lately. But yeah, let me know what you think. I know it's not going to be to everybody's taste, but I particularly love these glasses. I think they're fab. But yeah, please do hit that subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully we'll see you very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting, stay safe and take care. Bye.